Now at 5, apartments described as breeding ground for crime are coming down. What getting rid of the Oak Tree apartments means for the community. A first for Lawrence Township schools, why they are asking voters to approve a tax increase. And a popular IndyCar driver finds himself without a team. James Hinchcliffe and Arrow parting ways. Only on RTV6, Dave Verse sits down with the future of the team.
This is RTV6 News at 5, working for you.
We begin now at 5 on alert as the promised changes in the weather arrive with more to come. The rain throughout the day and colder temps and even the possibility of snow are still a threat. Storm Team 6 meteorologist Kyle Mounts is tracking the changes and the impact on trick-or-treating.
Yeah, Amanda, we have got a lot of changes. They started today and they're going to continue all the way through tomorrow. We've got some light rain. It's mainly over the southeastern half of central Indiana right now. Some light rain showers, Muncie into Newcastle, also stretching back along I-70 around Greenfield and into Richmond. You can see a few more of those. Greensburg now mainly southeast of Columbus and around the Seymour area. We are going to see some more rain filling back in, but we got those low clouds. Can't even see the top of the Salesforce Tower there with temperatures that are chilly. We're in the 40s pretty much area-wide. The exception, Bloomington, you're coming in at 53, but 48 in downtown and Muncie. It's been a little breezy today. Overall, though, those winds are right now about 10 miles per hour or less, still out of that northeast direction. So if you are going to be heading out this evening, either to some haunted houses or trick-or-treating a little early, some of those trunk-or-treats, we've got cloudy skies, 47 degrees at 7 o'clock. We get to 8 o'clock, temperature around 50, and we'll hold there into the lower 50s with a few of those showers returning here this evening. Tomorrow, trick-or-treating on Halloween, it gets a little more messy here. It looks like as kids are heading out, we'll have winds gusting over 30 miles per hour and a little bit of that rain and snow mix. We'll take a closer hour-by-hour look at your Thursday in just a few minutes.
It's the site residents on the northeast side have waited years to see. The blighted Oak Tree apartments at 42nd and Post are coming down. Demolition started this morning. Megan Sanctorum is working for you to find out what this means for the neighborhood and what's next for the land.
People who live in this area say these blighted buildings have done nothing but bring the neighborhood down, and they've been working tirelessly to get them demolished. It's been a long process, but today, people who live in this northeast side neighborhood got to watch these walls come down. The vacant apartments have been described as a breeding ground for crime, housing squatters, fires, shootings, vandalism, and some buildings were even hit by a tornado in 2008. The property was declared a public nuisance in 2013, and in 2014, the final residents were evicted due to a lack of running water.
The blight is discouraging. It created a sense of hopelessness. It made people angry.
But those people rallied together and worked with local leaders to push for this demolition, saying the neighborhood won't move forward if these buildings continue to stand. They now describe today as a major win.
What's most exciting is that this property can now be used for something new. We've looked at it so long, just being here, not doing anything but being a blight to the community.
Future plans for these 19 acres have not yet been decided. There will be town hall meetings in the coming months for residents to share their ideas. Working for you, Megan Sanctorum, RTV6.
To see a timeline and learn more about the history of the Oak Tree apartments, head to our website, theindychannel.com, or the RTV6 app. A Hendricks County School Board is admitting to an oversight after it allowed a teacher's relative to vote on matters concerning that teacher. A Northwest Hendricks County board member is the uncle of Tyler Bruce, a teacher under investigation for allegations of sexual misconduct with a student. It's an issue Call 6 Investigates has been digging into for weeks, and Kara joins us now with what you have uncovered. Kara.
Thank you, Amanda. Brad Williams is a board member with the Northwest Hendricks School Corporation. Sources tell us he is the uncle of Tri-West teacher Tyler Bruce. Minutes show he voted on several matters related to Bruce and the investigation surrounding how it was handled. On July 9th, the school board voted 5-0 to put Tyler Bruce on paid administrative leave amid sexual misconduct allegations involving Bruce and a student. Bruce denies wrongdoing, but Brad Williams, a relative of Tyler Bruce, did not recuse himself from that vote. He also participated in a vote involving two administrators who were put on leave for allegedly mishandling handling the Bruce matter. We've been asking Williams and the board questions about this for several weeks. They've denied a request for on-camera interviews, but finally responded in writing this week, calling the July 9th vote an oversight. Mr. Williams recused himself from the due process hearings and all executive sessions, employee meetings regarding Mr. Bruce. He also abstained from voting on any board decisions regarding termination. The one exception, which the board acknowledges was an oversight, was the board vote recommending placing Mr. Bruce on paid administrative leave July 9th, 2019. Now, this issue is likely to come up at the November board meeting. Because school board members are elected officials, there's not much oversight. The superintendent can provide some checks and balances. However, Superintendent Mike Springer resigned earlier this month due to clashes with the school board. The district has named an interim superintendent. Amanda.
Thank you, Kara. Voters in a handful of school districts in central Indiana will decide school referendums when they go to the polls on Tuesday. One of those is Lawrence Township. District leaders are asking voters to approve a 20-year, $191 million plan to make facility upgrades at some of the aging school buildings. Lawrence Central has not had a major renovation since 1993, and Lawrence North has never had one. The project would focus on fixing structural issues, making safety improvements, and creating more modern classrooms and science labs. If approved, the owner of a $200,000 home would pay an additional $244 per year in taxes. Lawrence Township school leaders say this is the first time they have ever asked voters to approve a referendum. And our Democracy 2019 coverage continues on the news at 6. We talk with the 3 men running for Indianapolis and hear their plans to tackle the problem of homelessness in our city. Well, she's back. A new and improved and dancing return today to Spot on Mass Ave downtown. This one looks just like the iconic light display that wiggled and wowed residents and visitors for more than 10 years at the intersection of Mass Ave, Alabama, and Vermont streets. The new one was installed today, just 15 days after the original was moved. It includes new technology and hardware that will allow upgrades and fixes throughout the cloud remotely, as opposed to taking it apart and putting the display back together.
She is our art icon here in Indianapolis. She is one of those pictures, one of those images that we push out around the country, that everyone who comes to Indianapolis comes and gets their photo with Anne, their video with Anne. They put it out on social media. So she's a calling card for our city, and it was really important to keep that consistency, to keep this much beloved piece of art in our community here, and we were able to do that with the public support.
The Public Health, the Cultural Trail raised more than $200,000 over the summer to keep Anne dancing. Big news today regarding one of the most popular drivers in IndyCar. James Hinchcliffe is officially a man without a team. The newly formed team Arrow McLaren SP tweeted today that they have parted ways and thanked Hinchcliffe for his passion and commitment over the last 5 years. That would include his incredible comeback after a near-fatal crash during practice for the 2015 Indy 500. He returned the following year to win the pole for the 2016 race. Arrow McLaren SP is going with 2 young drivers for the 2020 season, Oliver Askew and Patricio O'Ward. Sports Director Dave First just sat down for an exclusive interview with those 2 drivers.
It's a brand new look for the Arrow McLaren Schmidt-Peterson SP Motorsports team with Pato O'Ward, Oliver Askew now moving ahead to 2020. It's an all Indy Lights champion from the last couple of years. This is cool, I think.
It's pretty cool. I'm really excited to get this year going. I think we're going to be, we get along well. So I'm looking forward to starting out the year and keeping it that way. But I think we're going to be pushing ourselves. I think we're going to be pushing the team as well. Everybody here has the same objectives as we do. So I think it's going to be a good year. I'm looking forward to it.
It's interesting how it all came together. And a couple months ago, you're probably just looking for a couple of good races. Now you got a whole season ahead of you.
Yeah, of course. It's a dream come true. Not many Indy Lights drivers come out of the road to Indy with a full year of IndyCar racing. So it's an honor to be racing for Arrow McLaren SP and to be representing all the crew here and in the shop in Indianapolis. And it's going to be a fun year. Both Pato and I, like you said, we get along really well, and we have a really great group of people around us.
Do you really get along with Pato, though?
So far.
So far. Yeah. It's October.
Yeah, right. It's still early.
That's the sad thing, though. I mean, I'm sure you guys wish you could hop in a car tomorrow and go to St. Pete or whatever. It's going to be a couple months, though, so patience right now.
It's still a while. Still a long while. So it's what, like 6 months or something? Yeah.
Yes. Less than, but it's going to feel like 7 months, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the first race in St. Pete. Obviously, my very first IndyCar race. Pato has done a couple this year already, but, you know, hopefully I can go into it with enough preparation to feel like it's not my first. That's the goal.
It's a new look and a new era, and these two are ready to go.
Thank you, Dave. Looking forward to seeing them out there. And congratulations are also in order tonight to Colts kicker Adam Vinatieri. The NFL announced today he's the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Vinatieri kicked a game-winning 51-yard field goal with 22 seconds left in Sunday's game to lift the Colts over the Broncos 15-13. This is the 19th time he's earned Player of the Week honors in his career, which is the most by any kicker in NFL history. Still ahead at 5:30 on RTV6, this could change the game when it comes to tactical response to school shootings. How one local school system will be the first ever to deploy possibly life-saving technology. But first, one central Indiana city is changing trick-or-treating to a different day due to the Halloween forecast. Who needs to wait another day to collect their candy?
And trust me, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Ghostbusters!
I'm on the south side, just outside of Greenwood in Smith Valley. We'll tell you what's going on here tonight. It'll be warm and dry for trick-or-treaters.
TV bundle.
Right now on RTV6, hiring Hoosiers. It's our way of working to connect you with resources and job news that could better your career. Part of that career is the education and training you give yourself. Budding entrepreneurs are getting their first taste of making money with the pop-up business school at the Alford House on the east side of Indianapolis. Today marked a community marketplace there for people to buy local goods and services while supporting these entrepreneurs in training. This education is about growing yourself as a business person for free.
The traditional method says get a business plan going and take out a loan, go into debt before you even make a sale first. And we say flip that around and make your sale first. You can start a business immediately. It's the 21st century. We've got all the free resources in the world.
The sold-out 10-day program teaches participants how to network, build a website and social media presence, and sell online. Another way to help Hoosiers get hired is to expose young people to possible careers as early in life and help develop those interests. Today, more than 70 freshman girls from local high schools took part in the American Heart Association's second annual Go Red, Go STEM event. The girls had a chance to learn about science, technology, engineering, and math careers via hands-on experiences from local leaders in the industry.
They're all creating an experiential learning for these young women to experience what a career in STEM might look like and how they might see themselves in that field in the future.
Go Red, Go STEM is part of the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement that empowers women to improve their overall health and well-being. Trick-or-treating is just about 24 hours away. This year, the weather looks like it will have a big impact on those outdoor plans. Wind, rain, cold, even the possibility of some snow. The city of Muncie is not taking any chances with the weather and moving the official trick-or-treat hours to Friday. The Muncie mayor's office says trick-or-treating will take place from 5 to 9 on Friday. Governor Eric Holcomb, his wife Janet, and first dog Henry will welcome trick-or-treaters at the governor's residence. The first couple will be dressed in Jurassic Park-themed costumes, and we're told so will Henry. They'll be passing out candy from 6 to 8 at 4750 North Meridian Street. Trick-or-treaters should use the gate on 46th Street. Indoor Halloween activities are the safest bet. Storm Team 6 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory joins us live from Smith Valley United Methodist Church in Greenwood, where they're getting ready for some trunk-or-treating tonight. Kevin, looks like you have a nice little trick-or-treater there with you.
I'm trying to decide, do I have a friendly ghost next to me? Ooh, that means, I don't know. I know that this ghost is about ready to get busted, though.
Ghostbusters!
Dun, 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 dun. That gets into your head. Dun, 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 dun. We are at the Smith Valley United Methodist Church, and these are some of the greeters, because at 6 o'clock is when the doors will open to some other ghosts. They may find their way in here without our help, but this ghost is about ready to be busted and then go into that box right there. Pastor Jennifer Lewis joins me now. So was it the forecast that scared you, that brought us indoors?
It did. The forecast was very scary. So we're inside where it's safe.
Now, you've got quite a history here of this community event. If the sun were shining, what would be happening?
We'd be outside, trunks open, hundreds of kids and families.
The sun is not shining, so we're going to be doing what?
We'll be coming inside, trick-or-treating downstairs, awesome hot dogs upstairs, and everyone's invited.
Okay, Jimmy D is the hot dog master, and he's going to be grilled. Well, here he is right there. Look at him. He's also a Colts fan, and the man has hot dogs. How many are you going to cook up?
Right at 500.
500, and make it. Could you make it 2?
Well,
502?
Well, we'll get you 2 anyway.
Yes. Yes. All right, let's talk about this forecast for a second. Not only is it good to be indoors this evening, but probably tomorrow night too. Rain showers and even some snow showers. Ooh, tomorrow. That would be exciting, trust me. The wind will gust 30 miles per hour or stronger, and wind chill temperatures will drop into the 20s. That is the menu for tomorrow evening. What's on the menu tonight? Hot dogs, some chips, and I hear some candy. Do you have a favorite candy? She doesn't. Now, are you slime? Is that what that is? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, see, I need help with all the costumes. Kyle?
All right, I like the dinner menu and the grill. That's going to be nice here over this evening because we're going to have those breezy, chilly conditions here, and we're going to get into your Thursday evening forecast in a second. Right now, temperatures are in the upper 40s. There's that light northeast breeze, but yeah, we've had the rain showers off and on throughout the day. Temperatures generally in the 40s. We work our way south of Interstate 70. We find 53 in Bloomington, 54 in Columbus, and our temperature in Indy only moving about a degree or 2 today. I think we may actually warm a little bit more here as we go through this evening, but we're sitting on that dividing line. Look back to the north and west, and this is what is going to be coming our way. Temperatures only in the 30s, and you see some snow showers associated with that back into Iowa, also portions of Wisconsin. Meanwhile, we've got the rain here in southeast Indiana and portions of Ohio. Light rain showers at this point. Again, this wave is going to move out, but we are not finished with rain as we go through tonight. We'll see a few more of those scattered showers developing, and especially as we get back into your Thursday morning, you're going to need the rain gear once again. 43, mostly cloudy with some scattered showers around as we go through the overnight. Your Thursday forecast, temperatures starting off in the middle 40s. They will actually fall as we go through the afternoon. What will rise, though, will be those gusty winds. We'll see some of those gusts topping 30 miles per hour. It will be with some rain off and on throughout the day on Thursday. A little bit of a break as we get to the middle of the day, and then look at what happens here. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, so as a lot of kids are heading out there, yeah, we are looking at some scattered snow showers, not looking at accumulations really, although we could see a little bit on some of those mulch piles, flower beds, where we typically see a light coating out there. Then that'll kind of scoot on out as we go through the night. But the first snowflakes of the season. So as the kids get ready to head out there tomorrow evening, may need to accessorize with a coat, maybe an umbrella, something to keep you warm and dry. Temperature is going to be in the lower to middle 30s here with those scattered snow showers and rain showers. There's a look at the wind gusts as we go through the evening and tomorrow night. Occasionally gusting between 30 and 40 miles per hour, and then that's going to bring in even colder air. And as Kevin mentioned, we'll have wind chills tomorrow evening in the lower 20s. So that is a frightful forecast as we go into our Thursday evening. A little better as far as any precipitation. We'll dry things out on Friday, but it's going to be chilly after starting off at 27. 45 will be the afternoon temperature. We'll get those numbers into the middle 40s. Looks like we'll keep the weekend dry as we fall back on the clocks, and temperatures back into the 50s early next week.
We get a little bit of time to warm up.
We do, but yeah, that forecast just not working out great on the timing for festivities tomorrow.
Kind of nasty. All right. Thanks, Kyle. We'll want to stay dry on Halloween. It all may take is a trip underground. We'll explain when the news at 5 continues.
We do that too.
Hello and a very good day to you. I'm Julie Grant with Court TV Live, and we're bringing you exclusive live coverage of a murder trial coming out of the state of Wisconsin, where the defense is expected to wrap up its case in chief at some point today. Ezra McCandless is accused of stabbing one of her lovers to death. She says the stabbing was in self-defense. The state says it was cold-blooded murder. We know that Alex Woodworth was stabbed 16 times, and McCandless admits that she killed him. She testified on her own behalf already in this this trial, telling the jury that she feared for her life and thought Woodworth was going to assault her. But will the jury believe her? Well, today it has been a battle of the experts. The defense calling a forensic pathologist and a trauma expert, hoping their testimony will be able to combat the testimony given by the state's witnesses. But in the end, it all comes down to whether or not the jurors believe McCandless's version of events. You can count on Court TV for gavel-to-gavel coverage of this head-spinning case, and as always, count on us for trial coverage. I'm Julie Grant. Now back to you in the studio. And you can learn more about other cases around the nation right now at courttv.com. Looking for a really unique way to celebrate Halloween? Go underground. You'll also stay dry. Halloween in the Catacombs is a concert for people of all ages that will take place in the Thomason Hall Catacombs beneath the Indianapolis City Market tomorrow night at 9. Local bands, The Palace and Philia, will perform along with DJ sets from Frozen Turtle and DJ Steez. There will also be trick-or-treating, a cash prize costume contest, and more. Doors open at 9 with music until 1 a.m. Tickets are $10 in advance at eventbrite.com. You can also buy $15 tickets at the door. I've been down there and it's quite spooky, so lots of fun for Halloween. All new at 6 p.m., frustration and confusion over parking near Butler University. Why homeowners are fed up, students are getting fined, and what everyone should know. But first on the Now Indy, communicating when speaking is difficult or not even possible. The technology that one family said made all the difference. You're watching RTV6. Nicole Griffin will be here with the Now Indy coming up.